everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. Well, actually this video is gonna be different. So originally I was gonna do a regular vlog and just share some fun things which y'all know I was doing in my life, but I've been sharing fitness content on Instagram, and my Instagram family has grown. So if that's you, what's up, boo? So in the process of sharing, I was asked could I do what I eat in a day, and I was like, well, I ain't got no groceries in my house anyway. I need to go get some, which means I need to meal prep. So I'm gonna take y'all on the journey with me. So I'm going to pick up some groceries, show y'all the things that I buy, what I choose to eat, and what I pretty much do on my weight loss journey to help me lose weight and keep my curves. If you're new here, I'm down over 100 pounds. I'm putting some pictures on the screen so y'all can see where I started versus where I am right now. And so I just pulled up at my trainer's gym, and since we're talking about health and wellness in this video, I figured I'd just take y'all to the gym with me. Alright, so we are home from the gym. So the plan was to take y'all grocery shopping with me, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. It was like around that 5 or 6 o'clock time frame where a lot of people are off work and the stores were just really crowded, and I didn't want to be that person that's like holding up the line and just blocking the aisles because I'm filming what to buy and what not to buy. So instead of doing that, I will show you a full grocery haul of everything I bought. It's not like a whole lot. I just wanted to get a few days just so that I would have something good to eat, but I didn't want to go overboard because if I eat the same thing over and over again, it will get boring. So I will show you the haul and then we'll get into what I'm actually eating. So before I do that though, I want to tell you this one good tip, well two. Number one, calculate and track your macros. My trainer tracked he calculated it for me and told me how much I need to eat. So that is how I know how much I need to consume for my body and my goals based off my level of activity. But if you do not have the information, go on Google and just look up a macro calculator, and it'll go based off your height, your weight, BMI and all that, your level of activity, and it'll tell you how many calories you need to consume for your personal goals. Me personally, I'm aiming for 1,500, but you do what works best for you and your body. Number two, as far as tracking them, I will give you 2 recommendations. Number one, Noom. This ain't sponsored. I wish it was, but it's not. Noom is a really good service. You can track your macros. They do have other stuff associated with it, but it is a fee. And so although it is my favorite particular app to use, I also know it's not accessible to everyone, which I totally understand. So the other option I will tell you about is MyFitnessPal. The last tip, the way to be successful at what you're eating in a day to hit your goals for your particular body is to plan out what you're going to eat ahead of time before you put anything in your mouth. So currently I have everything that I am planning to eat in MyFitnessPal. That's the one I'm going to use for this particular video. 50% of my diet for the day should be protein. I will be getting 190 grams. I will be eating 30 grams of fat, and I will have 114 grams of carbs, which puts me right where I'm supposed to be. So I know I'll have a successful day as long as I stick to what I know I'm supposed to eat. So that is it for me as far as the talking goes. First of all, I need to go take a shower because Jim been gymming and armpits is armpitting. So I'm gonna take a shower, and the remainder of this video will be voiceover. I'm gonna show you what I got from the grocery store, and we're gonna cook. All right, let's go. All right, so this is what's going on. As y'all can see, it's not a lot. This is for like maybe 2 or 3 days. I like to shift my menu around because I get bored. But anyway, this is pretty much what I eat. I have found that simplicity is best. So I pretty much get a protein source. So usually for me, it's chicken or fish. I don't have any dietary restrictions, but I primarily eat chicken and fish. And then I have a veggie and some rice. So this is pretty much it. Oh, and kombucha. I love kombucha because when I drink this, I notice that I'm not as bloated. My digestion is a lot easier. It works really well for me. If you have had weight loss surgery, I do want to let you know it is carbonated. It does not bother my stomach, but keep that in mind for yours. And then my Quest chips are my snack. And then Core Power Elite, I like these because boom, 42 grams of protein right there. I already knocked down a large portion of the day. So with that being said, let's get to cooking. Breakfast time. I'm gonna move kind of fast so the video is not too long. So for breakfast, I'm having an egg white scramble and bacon. So I have 6 tablespoons of egg whites, 1 bell pepper, and then 2 pieces of uncured turkey bacon. It's not, you know, the real thing as far as pork bacon, but it's gonna get the job done. So I'm just do 2 pieces of that. And then I ended up chopping up my bell pepper and my onion off camera. The onion was just to taste just a little bit, but not a lot of it. So instead of using fat to cook, I do use this butter flavor Crisco non-stick cooking spray. It gives you the taste of the butter without the fat. I mean, listen, butter make everything taste better, but we just gonna try to make it healthy. So I cook my veggies until they're soft, and once they kind of softened up some, I do add my egg whites. I'm very meticulous about measuring everything out, so it was actually 6 tablespoons. And then I season to taste. I don't really add a whole lot, so I did Slap Your Mama and this veggie grill from Weber just to give it a little extra, a little bit, you know, extra pizzazz. And then I just whip it together till it's kind of like fluffy and just make this little scramble. I'm gonna put the macros of everything that I eat on the screen. Bada boom, bada bang, and there it is. Turkey bacon is not the best, but listen, it's helping me get my waistline down, so we just gonna suffer through it. So next, snack time, but I'm not gonna eat it. I'm actually gonna drink this protein shake from Core Power Elite. Again, it's 42 grams of protein, and it helps me to get my macro hits for the day. So this is lunch. I'm having 6 ounces of barramundi, and I do use a scale to make sure I actually have it right. Then I'm gonna do a half a cup of instant rice. Don't judge me, judge your mama. And then I'm gonna do 2 cups of spinach. Now I do want to say, y'all, I'm not a professional chef. I just cook enough to make sure me and my family are satisfied. And then not a nutritionist either. I just am showing y'all what has been working for me, and I hope it helps somebody because I wish I had this information when I got started. So as far as the 6 ounces of fish, I just season it to taste. I think I use Old Bay, a little bit of lemon pepper, some other stuff, I don't know. Just use what tastes good to you. And then even though the spinach says it's washed, y'all, I don't trust it. I washed it myself. And then I'm gonna just kind of like saute it, but then I season it to taste. So I know I use garlic, I use black pepper, and I think I may have used some Slap Your Mama. I'm not sure, child. Y'all saw it on the screen. And then this white flaky fish, it did tear up when I was flipping it over, but it actually was so freaking good. And then I paired it with the rice. And so again, the macros are gonna be on the screen. Bada boom, bada bing. That is my lunch. It was so good. And then for a snack, I'm having Quest protein chips. Does it taste like chips? No. But will it get the job done? Yes. Okay, it just satisfies my need to crunch on something, and it tastes good to me. And then I'm gonna have kombucha. And now it's time for dinner. I'm having 6 ounces of chicken breast, 1 cup of jasmine rice, some asparagus, and then I'm gonna treat myself a little bit with this chicken. So again, I'm gonna start with the non-stick cooking spray. Make sure it is butter flavored, child. And then I'm gonna season to taste. So I use Tony Chachere's, and then I use a little bit of curry powder just to give it a different flair. And then I'm gonna use the cooking spray again. Y'all, it don't have fat. That's why I like using it, because it tastes good and it's not gonna widen my waistline. And then I'm gonna season the asparagus to taste. And then I did, of course, wash and chop the ends. So I use Tony Chachere's, I use black pepper, I'm using the veggie grill, and I think I use garlic powder on this as well. And then I basically just saute that until it's soft. Once I flip this chicken over, I did add some more seasoning because I like my stuff to be flavorful. So I'm gonna just go ahead and season that up some more. And then the one thing y'all gonna see me do with this chicken, I'm gonna add some butter. I did save that in my macros so I can add that because I do not like no dry chicken, child. I cannot stand it. So I'm gonna melt that butter down, cook the chicken in it. And then you'll see me get a little bitty small spoon, and I'll just kind of baste it and put the butter on top just to make sure that the chicken does not dry out. Honey, I do not like dry food, child. So I'm gonna cook everything until it's done, of course, making sure that I put the butter on top of the chicken multiple times. And that is my dinner. Macros are on the screen. I got one more snack, which is the protein chips, and that is what I ate for the day. 180 grams of protein. So breakfast, lunch, and child, I can't even talk. Those are all of my meals. Really effective, really easy, and it gets the job done. So if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I love y'all, and I am out of here. Bye.